So
Didn't
I
show
was
up?
like, but like never. Like we
Yeah.
knew he wasn't going to be at the ceremony. He didn't respond for like months. So then it was me with two women.
Yeah.
We walked back up
There you
the
go.
aisle and went on both sides.
I'm gonna cross over. Okay.
All right, you guys got this. Yeah, you got it easy. Squat. I've never done anything. It's always been like, 4%.
Dogs, if you look towards the pond, look towards the pond.
Get ready. gives Courtney to be married to Jack today? Wonderful. Thank you for being here this afternoon / this morning. Please be seated. For those who can sit. Good afternoon, family, friends, loved ones, and strangers alike. We are gathered here today in this place to celebrate the love between two truly wonderful people. We look upon them as they start this new chapter in their life. On behalf of the bride and groom, thank you all so much for being here. I know it means a lot to them. I've known Jack for a better part of 8 years now. First co-worker, and then fast friends. Courtney came into the picture not too long after that. I remember meeting Courtney, looking at Jack, and then back at Courtney, and then back at Jack, thinking to myself, okay, she must not have talked to him for more than 5 minutes yet. Never have I been so happy to be wrong. Over time, I watched Jack learn, struggle, grow, struggle some more, and thrive in his life and relationship with Courtney. Both Jack and Courtney are splendid, delightful people. And while I'm known to give Jack a hard time about his, well, everything, I've seen no flaws or misdeeds in Courtney, except for that one time. That one time. Courtney took some time to get some cleaning done around the house while Jack was on a trip abroad, which normally would never be a problem until Jack tells me later that she used one of his bottle brushes that I gave him for Christmas as a toilet scrubber. I'll never forget Jack's reaction to how his favorite cleaning tool was so horribly vandalized. But, like Jack, we all know, his surprise quickly melted away into love and humor. And to be frank, open, and honest, I've never really known two people who brought as much joy into a room as these two always do. And it brings me tremendous joy to unite these two in marriage today. Speaking of marriage, we hold marriage as a sacred union between two people who are committed to loving one another and spending the rest of their lives together, faithful to each other and to their journey together. Marriage requires deep commitment, faith, and trust in your spouse, and a lot of patience to make it work. I've seen their commitment to one another, their faith and trust, and their patience. And above all, I've seen the love that these two wonderful people have for each other. Marriage is one of the most beautiful gifts. It is when two separate souls come together as one. It is an ultimate union between two people in love. Marriage means learning to grow together and create solutions to the challenges life may bring. It's growing together and building a future that is filled with love, adventure, and trust. It is one of my fondest hopes that your marriage brings you a lifetime of happiness, comfort, and love. And now, the ring, please. Tony, please give Jack Courtney and give Courtney Jack's. Just hang on to it for a minute. To the rescue. Good job. Jack, put the ring on Courtney, please. Thank you. Jack, please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise to love you.
I give you this ring as my symbol of my promise to love you.
With it, I promise to honor you,
With it, I promise to honor you,
cherish you, and love you for the rest of my days.
cherish you, and love you for the rest of my days.
Regardless of what challenges or triumphs we face together,
Regardless of what challenges or triumphs we face together,
in sickness and in health,
and in sickness and in health,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
for better or for worse.
for better or for worse.
I give you this ring to wear with love and joy.
I give you this ring to wear with love and joy.
I choose you to be my wife this day and forevermore.
I choose you to be my wife this day and forevermore.
Courtney, you put the ring on him already? Beautiful. Courtney, please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise to love you.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise to love you.
With it, I promise that I will honor you,
With it, I promise that I will honor you,
cherish you, and love you for the rest of my days,
cherish you, and love you for the rest of my days,
regardless of what challenges or triumphs we face together,
regardless of what challenges or triumphs we face together,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
for better or for worse.
for better or for worse.
I give you this ring to wear with love and joy.
I give you this ring to wear with love and joy.
I choose you to be my husband this day and forevermore.
I choose you to be my husband this day and forevermore.
Excellent. Well done. You guys have vows for each other?
Jack. We were practically kids when we met, but I knew pretty early on that this was something different. I got that punch in your gut feeling that was overwhelming and a little bit scary, but a lot of it amazing. I remember when we went on our first date and we named our favorite dinosaurs at the same time, and both said not T-Rex, not Velociraptor, but Plesiosaurus. If that's not fate, then I'm not sure what is. Over the years, I've watched you grow from a young man scared to say I love you for the first time, still figuring things out, to a strong, confident, thoughtful man who I know will do anything for our family. No matter what we're doing, be it watching X-Files, or climbing mountains, or obsessing over buttons, it's always better with you. Even though sometimes you make me want to scream, you make me want to laugh a whole lot more. My Rue, in our marriage, I promise to be your stronghold, your support system, and your home. I promise to let you kill all the scary bugs and put all the moths outside on your own. Build character for you, not for me. I promise to give you all of my heart, from the warm, soft parts to the less than pretty corners, because I know that they're all perfect to you. I promise to road trip with you whenever possible, maybe even on a motorcycle, maybe, and to be the best co-pilot / pylon that I can be. I promise to help you to always continue to grow and to resist as little as possible when you want me to grow. Just kidding. I vow to be open to change and new possibilities as long as you're there to hold my hand. I promise to always appreciate the little things, like when you do all the electrical work on my spooky town so that I can just get to focus on the fun decorating part. I promise to have as much patience as possible when it's 2 a.m. and you're shut inside your side room, not so quietly yelling while you play video games with your brothers. And likewise, I vow to try not to yell too loudly during March Madness when my living room couch coaching is not effective. I promise to inspire you and to be inspired by you. I promise to lead you when you need to be led and to follow when you need to be followed. And lastly, I vow to stay the course when things get tough. They won't be the first bumps we've ever faced and certainly won't be the last, but I promise to keep it all in perspective as we face things together. I love you.
Courtney, our love has had many tests of its tenacity and strength. Whenever you met members of my family, whether it was those in Connecticut, New Jersey, South Carolina, Tennessee, I always seemed to make a habit of just slipping away within the first 5 minutes of us getting there. And every time I came back, without exception, it is like you had been a part of that family longer than I had been. In fact, I was told multiple times by friends and family that if we ever broke up, they're keeping you, not me. I wouldn't want to face any challenges alone, always with you, by myself. With that being said, I like to think of our love best being described like the birth and growth of a great tree. It started off as a small seed, planted for me on one of our first dates actually, in which we told each other at the same time that our favorite dinosaur is the plesiosaur. I mean, who knows what a plesiosaur is, let alone it be their favorite dinosaur. I mean, come on. With tender care and fertile soil, communication, great humor, and being open and honest with each other, that seed grew exponentially into a little sapling. That sapling established deep roots, such as the roots you and I have formed with our friends and family, with each other's friends. With those deep, strong roots, our little sapling has been able to grow larger and stronger into a mature tree, representing the durable and powerful love that we share together. That sapling could not predict future weather, but by growing strong, deep roots, our love has and will always allow us to weather any storm that passes us by whether it's just a little gusty that day, or it's a Category 5 hurricane barreling right towards me. So Courtney, in our marriage, I promise to be your best friend, to be your teammate, your partner in crime, and even greater competitor. I promise to always listen, not to respond, but to understand. Promise to protect you from any and all moths that decide to approach our living spaces. How doubting. Promise to tell you I love you and to kiss you goodbye in the mornings, to always tuck you in. Promise to strive for compromise and always find a happy middle, no matter what it is, whether it's motorcycles, music, or just what we're doing. Promise to keep the car stereo and any other music we may be listening at reasonable levels, even if that means I can't hear it sometimes. It got really bad. Promise to tell you how I feel, whether it be good or bad, and be there for you when it's your turn. Promise to never let us end a conversation or a night in a fight, to always say I love you. Promise to always wear my gear and ride safe, especially if you're on the back, extra safe, even safer if that's possible. I promise to push us to try new and exciting things, and also to listen to you when you tell maybe I should pull it back a bit. And finally, most importantly, I promise to love you with every ounce of my soul and being, to give you my whole heart and nothing less, and to be your Rue and my Rue. I love you, Courtney.
Well done. Jack, do you take Courtney to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward through whatever challenges and triumphs life bring you? Will you love her, honor her, cherish her, and no other for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Courtney, take Jack to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward through whatever challenges and triumphs life brings you? Will you love him, honor him, and cherish him, and no other as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Jack and Courtney, having proclaimed love and commitment to one another in the sight of these witnesses and myself, I am so happy to pronounce to you, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Connecticut, husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Why not?
onto the porch and get yourself a water if you'd like, or something to eat. Good job, everybody.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Got enough tissues?